Hey, I want to make a quick video about working with these home warranty companies. And this goes for the techs, the contractors, and the homeowners. I think this is really good information. Homeowners, know your policy. Know your policy, what they cover, what they will not cover. I just had a job right now through a home warranty. It was for exhaust fan and bathroom. I go there, I turn the exhaust fan on. It works, but it sounds like it's hitting something. Like there's like an object that is hitting. So exhaust fans, exhaust fans, like the simple ones, there's probably one screw holding in and you pop it out, right? So here's the exhaust fan right here. You can see it looks like a good condition except the fan. So I've dealt with these for a while. These are common, these are easy to replace. I know this fan is not the original fan. Why? Because you probably can't see it. Oh, I dropped it. And I dropped the fan motor. So the hole right here, you probably can't see it because it's been stripped out. But they usually have a circle with a flat bottom. I don't know if you can really see it. It has like a flat bottom. This right here is just a straight circle where the motor, where the fan goes onto. It's just a straight circle with like the I don't know, the spindles, edges, whatever they're called. So they probably bought this and they probably forced this on there. And so when they put it on, you see how loose that is? It's not supposed to be loose. It's supposed to have some resistance where you push it down, and if it turns, it's hitting these screws right here. So when I opened this up, there was a tape. There was some duct tape wrapped around here, and it was almost like a spacer, so the fan won't fall all the way down. So it could be like right there. But then they had like something like a nut on here, so the fan won't like fly off. They just basically jerry-rigged it, right? That's what I found. So I put that in the notes. I said, hey, look, previous homeowner, I guess, didn't install it correctly. And so, blah, 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 right? And then, you have to fill out these questionnaires. It says, okay, what's the problem? What failed? What needs to be done to fix it? And so I said, it needs to be replaced. Let's just replace it. Because I don't think they sell the fans alone. They're pretty good about responding back pretty fast. So they responded back like in 30 seconds. And they basically said, this is not covered. We'll contact the homeowner or the policy holder within like 2 hours. And I was like, oh, damn. And what they make, so when you do these warranty jobs, this home warranty jobs, they tell you before you do any work, before you do any diagnosis, collect the service fee. So always make sure, hey, look, I need to collect my $65, $75. And then I have to look at it. Some people don't like it. It's like, oh, you haven't seen it yet. I was like, yeah, but I drove here. I get it. Like, I drove here. I need to collect the fee. So I called the homeowner. I was like, hey, I got some bad news. They didn't accept it. And he was like, what? Are you serious? I'm like, yeah, man. Like, I mean, the part's only $28, but I guess because it's not covered under the policy. I don't know what I said in there. Maybe because I said it was installed incorrectly and it got damaged, and they probably thought like the homeowner installed it. They just didn't cover it. And he's like, all right, how much does it cost? I was like, man, just pay for the part. And I thought about it. These things are really easy. And the guy lives right down the street from me. So I said, hey, man, I got it. You gave me the $75 already. $28. That's only like $50. Like, it's only $28 I'm losing out on. It's not a problem. So, you guys have to... These home warranties are very, very strict. You got to watch out with your wording. You got to watch out with a lot of things, because they will take it and run with it. Like, oh, you said, oh, yeah, we're not going to cover it. This is how a lot of insurance or warranties are. They're very strict. And, they don't want to cover a lot of stuff. I know you guys have seen that one video, the State Farm won't cover the roof shingles, and there's like an actual roofer on there. He's like, yeah, this whole roof has to be replaced. These shingles are not good. He's like, no, they're still good. You have to be delicate, and he's like, dude, you can't lift these up. In order to remove these, you have to remove the other shingle. And every time he tries to lift up, look up the State Farm roof video on YouTube. It's crazy because there's a State Farm, I think, adjuster out there, and he's like, no, it can be replaced. Like, he's doing everything possible to not replace the whole roof, and he really thinks you could just replace a section of it. But this is how these warranties are. These home warranties try their best any way possible not to cover the policy. So just be careful out there. I also want to add that I think the specific home warranties I'm working with, that I made a video about this before, but they pay their techs or contractors shit. They make you fill out a price sheet when you sign up, and they're like 50% of what the going price is. Like, they make you say, oh, they change a ceiling fan or repair a ceiling fan, $65, right? $75, whatever it might be. It's really low. Where if I get a client without the home warranty, I'm charging like $115 to come out there and assess what the problem is. So that's one. Two is that I had another job coming up, right? And so I called her. I said, hey, my name is Ron. I'm your tech that's coming out for your home warranty work order. And I was like, can you send me pictures of the fan, right? It's always best to call, because just get a picture, know what you're getting into. So she sends me a picture of where the fan used to be and where the fan's at now. So the story is that she had put this work order in 2 years ago. It literally says 2024 in there. And they came out, something happened to where they came out and they never came back again. And I'm guessing that they came out, they collected the service fee, and they didn't return back. My guess is that, and what I've seen before is like, they got a tech, like me, came out, collect the service fee, and when the tech submitted, say, hey, it's going to cost this amount of money, which is out of the, I guess the authorization limit, the company said, oh, no, we're not going to cover that. That's too much. And the tech's like, well, that's how much I charge. And he's like, well, we're not going to do it. The tech's all right, fine. And just left. And then that's what happened. That happens. I've heard of this happening multiple times from the homeowners. The homeowner would say, oh, yeah, the last tech that came out, they said like the company didn't want to pay him what the job costs. And so he just never returned back. So anyways, this job I had coming up, she sends me a picture of where the exhaust fan used to be. It's just a hole in the ceiling, right? And then she sends me a picture of where it's at right now, and it's like outside. And then she sends a picture of a new one. She goes, oh yes, it's been 2 years. We bought a new one, so it's just in the box, just waiting to be installed. I said, hey, I'm giving you a heads up right now. From my experience, they're not going to approve this, because this is probably now considered a installation. Like, this is not a repair anymore. And because you have tampered with the original one, they're not going to cover this. I said, I suggest you call your company, your home warranty, and see if they'll cover this. Because I don't want to come out there, collect the $65 service fee, just for them to tell you, oh yeah, we don't cover this. And then you're out of $65. So that was something else coming up too. So yeah, you guys know your policy. And I know it looks like the home warranties I'm contracted through, they're not that good. Like, they're not that good. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up.